Okay, take a good look at these pictures. You sent us beautiful pics of fall foliage, all these pretty leaves on the trees. They probably won't be there come tomorrow when the winds pick up and knock all these trees off, all these leaves off the trees. But boy, we'll enjoy these pics while we have them, right, Jordan?
So beautiful right now.
Yeah, those colors, man.
Yeah. The other day I was walking by with the kids. Literally one of those trees that you saw in the pictures, bright pink or red hue to it. I was like, my gosh, it's fascinating. Yeah. But yeah, once the wind kicks up, a lot of those leaves are going to be blowing off. And we got wind speeds 20, 30, maybe 40-mile-an-hour gusts coming our way. So here's the biggest threats. Rain, obviously, the biggest one. That's going to be something that continues to pile into the rain gauge. So we could be talking about minor flood concerns as well. So I want to put that in the medium category. Wind, that's now moving into the high category because it's looking like these storms will bring multiple wind events. Now, it's not going to be a huge devastating windstorm, but enough to have us raise our eyebrows a bit. Snow, not as much. I think the top of the Cascades above 7,000 feet will get the most snow accumulation, but really the snow level's fluctuating a bit. This is more of a warm system that's going to bring a lot of rainfall. So the first front arrives tomorrow. I showed you this earlier. By tomorrow morning, we're talking wet bus stops. Hopefully you got new blades on your windshield wipers. We're going to be needing them. Very active windshield wiper days ahead. If that doesn't make any sense, never mind. Then tomorrow evening we go a little bit of a break. Now let's focus on the wind, because the wind is going to be something that could trigger in some of this localized urban flood concerns, because you get all those leaves to fall off the tree, they clog the storm drain, and then you get backup happening out on the locations where those storm drains are located. So the wind will be cranking tomorrow between 15 to 25 miles per hour at times. It looks like as the front approaches, that's obviously when the wind's going to be kicking it into high gear. This is a look at 7 a.m. tomorrow, and as you can see, we've got some wind speeds up in the 30-mile-an-hour range. Again, those would be gusts, but it stays active. Then tomorrow night, we go into a bit of a break, and then Wednesday, even more potent. I think the highest wind speeds will be tomorrow evening through Thursday. Look at these numbers, okay? This is Wednesday afternoon when we get that round 2 to move in. So here's the breakdown. There will be a total of 3 big storms that we track. The first one tomorrow, that brings lots of rain, a little bit of wind. Second one, a lot more wind, a lot more rain. So there goes, the flood concerns start to pick up. The last round will be this weekend when we still will have flood concerns, lots of rain, and potential for wind damage again. So here's the general timeline as we zoom out. There's Seattle, storm 1, that's Tuesday. Get a bit of a break tomorrow night, take the dog out tomorrow evening, go for a walk with your significant other, go out to eat. I don't care. That's going to be your break to enjoy the outside. Then we go back into Wednesday. It's back to staying inside with the kids because this just sticks around. It doesn't move much. We go into Thursday. We go into Friday. Look, the green's not moving. I mean, technically it's moving, but it's not really moving. So that means we got a lot of moisture coming our direction. That's why we could see these rain totals upwards of 4, 5, 6+ inches. Then we go into Friday and Saturday. There's storm number 3. Technically, it arrives on Saturday, and then that stays with us through the weekend. So this rainfall accumulation chart goes from Tuesday till Friday evening. The orange would represent 5 to 6 inch rainfall totals in a couple spots. Olympic Peninsula will get hit the hardest, especially upward the North Cascades and the North foothills. Puget Sound will still see a lot as well, and that's just through Friday. And then, of course, we'll add to it this weekend. So if you got the kids' toys out back, this is something I did today. Pull them inside and keep them there, because as you can see, we are going to be stuck indoors for a while. I know there's diehards out there that don't matter if it's raining or not, but for a lot of you folks who don't want to get the hair wet, you're going to be inside, stuck inside.
Thanks for the heads up.
You're welcome.